It's a Married at First Sight Mzansi Season 2 special right here on the Relebogile Mabotja Podcast. And today's guest gets to tell us, is there something she thinks she could have done differently? Who else would she marry if it was not Nkululeko? And was she acting? We all need to know. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Relebogile Mabotja Podcast. We interview interesting people about interesting things. Comment down below who you'd like to see on the show, because it's not a hot seat, it's a comfy seat and it's cozy and we have great conversations. But also subscribe and hit the notification bell and let us know, of course, what else you want to see on the Relebogile Mabotja channel, because we have so much content for you to get to enjoy. The team and I decided to extend an invite to all of the Married at First Sight Mzansi cast members for season 2. And of course, not everybody will accept the invitation. So today's guest that is joining us from Married at First Sight Mzansi season 2 is none other than the bride herself, Makoto Phumodi. Le kae mme?
Ke teng ho kae?
Ao re gona sis, wena Mosotho.
Ke ngwanana Mosotho.
A ke re le re mme, a mme.
Ya mme. Mara wena nka go ausi.
Nna ke au. Ke sesi.
O sesi.
Ke se, a ke re ke mopedi.
O sesi.
Ke sesi.
O sesi Relebogile.
How are you doing?
I'm alright, and yourself?
I'm good. You look good.
You also look good. I don't know why every time when I'm in your presence, Kiba never.
Really?
Like literally.
Oh my gosh. Okay, touch my blood.
Okay.
Cool vibes,
okay,
chilled energy, chilled energy.
I can actually tell you why.
Tell me why?
Okay, I think I saw how you handled set reunion. Oh my God, I was like, that's the lady that I want to be like in the future. You did not need an AD, number one. Auto cue, you did it yourself. Listen, from this mark to that mark, you literally stepped onto set and you took over. You took charge of everything and everyone. If you hear noise on set, you're like, hey guys, keep quiet. And I was like, you are actually an executive producer because you're an all-rounder. And I think that's why I get so nervous when I'm around you, because I'm just like, how does she do it?
But haven't you done behind the scenes before in production? Tell me about that. Because I think that's stuff that maybe people don't know about you. Tell me about your behind the scenes journey in production and television. It
actually started with Immortal Media a couple of years ago. Immortal Media is a production company owned by my two friends, Relebogile Mabotja. So we have a film festival. It's an annual film festival that we started in 2019. So we've been doing that and also shooting other projects. And literally after Married at First Sight, I got to do my first job as a trainee producer.
Oh!
Yeah, there's a reality show that I was actually working on. I can't say.
Oh!
Yeah, I was also casting as well. So yeah, I do want to be an executive producer one day.
You have to change the wording to I will be.
I will be an executive producer one day.
Because I'm in my manifestation era, so you got to make sure you say it. How did the journey start of acting? Like, were you the kid in school who was always on stage, always in productions? Like, take me back to you being this little girl.
My journey actually started go kindergarten, go crèche, go crèche. We had Obanedi sketch.
Yes.
Graduation,
For young people who don't know King sketch, my Gen Z don't know sketch.
They don't know. They call it skits.
Yes. Oh yes, you say skits. So because back in the day, TV took a while to become a thing. So it was either Bioscope and everybody had to huddle at someone's house. But sketch is we are playing a scene, we're pretending to be characters. Not Mama le Papa. When you guys are playing Mama le Papa, but sketch is when you play characters.
Yes, and I was playing a character of a granny. I get graduation, primary school. There's always a play, and I was playing a character, a granny, and I killed it. Imagine I'm like 6 years old, and I'm out here portraying a grandmother.
Yes.
And I think my love for acting started then. Not to be honest with you, I never saw myself as anything else. I always wanted to be on television because I've always loved the spotlight. You know, grade 2, I was appointed to be leader ya di drum majorettes.
Yeah.
Grade 2 and I practice in my grade 7. So
you were directing.
I was already directing and choreographing by grade 3, grade 4, grade 5. I think when I got to grade 7, that's when they were like, okay, we need to give someone else a chance.
Grade 2. Why do I feel like you went and said, guys, the job is mine, don't even look?
I remember like Mistress Ntwering. She was like, there's a workshop for the drum majorettes. We want to introduce the drum majorettes in more small towns. And she picked me and my cousin at that time, and we went to Bloemfontein for training ya majorettes. I came back and open a maze.
Yes. Neluena.
So I think leadership skills saga and wanting to be in the spotlight more.
So which area were you growing up in terms of your township, and what was family life like at the time?
Oh my God. So na ke holetse Ficksburg, Meqheleng, zone 4. Yeah, and 2653. So I come from what I would call a perfect family. Mom, dad, my brother and I, a family of 4. So my dad made sure, growing up, like we did the road trips.
Yes.
And I remember the road trips when he would stop in the middle of the road. You know those little table and chairs under the tree where you find them randomly on like we'll just chill there and just bond as a family. And Sundays also we went to church every day. I mean every Sunday.
Yes.
So I remember on Sundays my mom would wake up would wake up 5 a.m. Before
yes. No, because you come back to
I think I took that from her. Like, I always want to cook in the morning before I go to church, because when I come back I
you want to chill.
Yes. So hantsa a paya ntatoka o ka ntle ntsa tlhatsa koloi abutua ka o busy o polish dieta tsa rona nna ke busy ke thusa mme ka kitchen ka mona or maybe ke a cleaner. So I come from a family like that ho bapala gospel, you know, Rabina. I come from a family where Rabina kaofela. I also sing. That's my hidden talent.
How? I need to hear Sefela Nyana.
Sefela.
Anyone. Sefela Nyana.
Sefela Nyana. Okay, actually, there's a song that. Can we do it together because we're both?
What is the song? Will I know it?
Let's not give up. You know that song, Never Give Up.
Never give
up.
No, I give a Sefela.
Okay. Let me hit you with with the favorite song that Mema Murutuaka I rata.
Okay, give it.
Modi Moribo Kawena. Modi Moye Boka. Modi Moribo Kawena. Yeah. Modi Mo Moribo Kawena. Thank you.
How?
So don't be shocked when
How?
Gospel album it so one day. But let me tell you, I only sing at church, and that's another personality that people don't know.
No, because there's something you mentioned, ne? You said gore o kena kereke ya apostolo.
Ya apostola. Ropa matsoho. Re shapa skupu. Ke get a retsa maspitlele sa moya.
And you have carried that with you,
but also
throughout your life.
No. Ke holetse Methodist.
So 4-hour services I haven't on.
Trust me.
So Methodist, guys, we died in church. 4 hours.
I was baptized in Methodist ke sa le monyane. So ntate wa ka ke moreri wa kereke ya Wesele. Mme wa ka o ne apara seaparo sa bo mme sa Wesele. Ntate wa abuti wa ka ke le dodana. Nna ne ke kene guild. I was a guild for about 8 years. And then when I got to Joburg years, actually it's my best friend who introduced me to the church that I go to. Alpha. Because I Joburg, I used to go to Randburg Methodist, but it wasn't consistent. So there was a period in my life where actually after my mom passed, I was in a very dark place. And my friend was like, there's a place that I want to take you to. Batlo for this,
Please talk to me about what kind of mom did you have? Tell me about her.
Oh my God, the most beautiful
woman.
And
her name and...
I would like to be Askisi who will make a failure more South Africa, but I feel like my mom was the most beautiful mom I've ever seen in my life. So gracious, man, so loving, so jolly. She was also so funny. Oh my God. My mom was so goofy. I'm so sorry. No,
it's okay. It's okay. I don't even imagine, here you go for a second, Jorge. I think even when you're 70-something, you'll still feel teary because, and I'm so grateful because I
literally my mom is the opposite of me. Onasa papi, ke mane kokobeditse man one mametse a ithata a itlhokomela, and I think ke ena ngotileng sebete mo phelong lo tshwara thipa ka bohaleng when needs be, you know, and me akong go dilo rapela, and not just ho rapela mara ho rapela ho tswa botebong ba pelo ya ka, you know, and kena fela motho ngkhona wa tse to be honest with you ha ke hlanya hlo ya ka se tshisa hole kena na re meme o nampitsa meme nwa metsi, calm down, and I'd calm down.
Did you get that part of yourself? Because you say, "Kena nang khonang, hane go wela ka mokhogo go chesa tlhogong ne." I was going to say, "Gore, you got that thing from your dad. That's why she knew."
My dad is born on the 10th of August. I'm born on the 8th of August. We're basically the same thing.
Same WhatsApp group.
Same WhatsApp group.
Oh my God.
I guess that's why I have
yeah. In terms of, I mean, I love how beautifully you speak of Mewa. How did she pass on, if you are comfortable enough to share?
I'm still not ready. But I can tell you I was there when she passed. And
that's an honor.
I think because I remember Hadi doctor also brain damaged, and they asked, okay guys, there's absolutely nothing we can do. We have to switch off the machines. I asked for time. I remember I was so angry.
Were you angry at God?
God and my dad and like family members, my dad's sisters, you know, why am I crying so much? Oh my God.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot. And
I just went into the room and kamohaka, and I remember I just said, Mama, ke o rata. And ke tlo dula ko rata. You know, and I'm so sorry you went through so much, because it was also my first time seeing someone who's brain damaged. And I was like, they've been doing it wrong, these actors on TV. Now I'm gonna nail it. If I were to portray someone and my character ever brain damaged, I've never seen anything like that. It's the most traumatizing image ever. I just stood there and I was like, what? My mom is gone. So soon. But she was still so fresh. Like it's 3 years ago, 30.
It's recent.
I just turned 30. I mean, come on, Mom, my son is still 6 years. I still need you. You know, like, you live with my son full time. What am I going to do? I can say full time. You know, I only started becoming a full-time mom after she passed, you know. But yeah, I think my mom's death really, after she died, a part of me also died. And I don't think I'll ever get it back. I think grief for me changed me. I'm still trying to figure out who's this person. This one.
Do you think you're still angry about losing Mama?
Definitely. Definitely. I think it shows even sometimes when I react.
Yeah.
I still carry so much anger in me. You know, my mom was my best friend. I think I'd be on a video call with my mom the whole day.
How did your son handle it? If you know he ele mama wa hae?
Yes. Oh my goodness. You know, obviously when my mom passed on Untitled high, so but my grandmother from Lesotho, my mom's sister, obviously. So yeah, they did the things.
And had the hard conversation.
And then only, I think, 2 years ago, there was a time where he was like, Mom, I miss Maforete. Maforete ke my mom. So they call him Maforete because my brother's name ke Forete.
Oh.
So ka Sesotho ha ngwana hao ele Forete o tlo ba Maforete.
Yes.
That's lebitso le ba fa lona lenyalo la hao. So he was like, "Oh Mom, you know, ke hopotse mama, Maforete." And I was like, "How has it been for you, Poppy?" He's like, "Ish, Mom, I don't know, but I miss her so much." And I actually get it. I actually get it because I miss my mom every day.
In terms of, because we got to see on screen you sharing hore wena le papa had not seen each other, you hadn't been home in so long, especially since mama atlhokofala. And it's not unusual actually hore people are broken apart by death, because whatever issues were underlying outside of the grief, there's other things now that come up. What for you was the thing or the moment that said I can't, and that you moved away? Because on top of that, I was thinking about the fact that even your support structure, like, it must be so bad that if unkile ngwana and now you've lost your entire support structure to be this full-time now single mom, uli one, without you even necessarily needing to disclose, but whatever this thing was that was so bad that you left home and, you know, stopped speaking to your father. And just so you know, I've been there. I've been there. I think we went, look, it could have been different reasons. I think went 8 or 9 months where I just could not. And when we came back together, we are best friends. He's my biggest support. He's the first person I'll call for anything, you know, major in my life, or if I'm in trouble. That's the man I'll call.
So I think na insehile moyeng more than pelong crushed my spirit. Because, you know, sometimes me wa ka hundreds a dintho hore wa tsa Makoto bo swanta twa ha ba mphidisa bohloko wa tsa borakgadi.
Or they're the same ones saying nyala onyele.
Mewaka was always complaining. Oh, Makoto, I just wish that how I got choose nna. A ka kgethe nna hobane ho thata ho kgetha between nna le obviously ke ngwana habo, we get it, it's the sister, but like nna ke mosadi wa hae le bana ba hae. And obviously ha ona hore motho a sa rate mme wa hao a tlo rata le wena. Never. So sometimes you just want your dad to be your dad and not allow borakgadi ba o bitse mabitso and get away with it. You know, o ba bitse mosadi wa hao mabitso and get away with it. At some point there has to be boundaries.
I think this explains so much. Like even what you said, gore he ba bua gampe.
I don't want to say that word.
You can, it's the internet.
Oh, Gauteng. It's a like I remember there was this one time, I think that's when I was like, I can't Ficksburg anymore. I was so hurt. There was a time where a porn video was circulating of some random girl and some white guy. Makoto, when she was skinny. My mom was so heartbroken. My own Rakhadi calls me. Hello, Makoto. Go and more video. I'm like, Rakhadi, we no bona more. I'm like, if you can't see her has sin namo, la hanka kena ko accidenting ka senya sfahlo o ka sentse.
You know what I would have said, because I'm spicy like that. How na nexatse be go lebella porn.
Video do you know how nasty it is for your own mom to watch that porn video to verify
Yo.
The whole town, because that town in J, you know when people are just waiting for your downfall, because you've always been that kid who's been excelling from a very young age. Ola papangol. Babatla ubona le ko fatshe. Ba emetse that one thing that they can use. I'm sure you should see their comments on Facebook now after Married at First Sight. Never admitted something that they can work with. Because when I do good, everybody keeps quiet. The minute you invite the whole country.
So then when there's something so powerful you said, I think it was in your diary moment, after you took Nkululeko to go and meet the it was now that time, and you said something. You said, you didn't think or realize
my dad, yes.
And I can so see, like, I won't lie, even my team, when we saw, like, I got teary watching him cry, because we're not used to our fathers, the tears where you're like, it must be so painful.
They edited that scene, actually, just to give you a bit of context. He was talking about my mom. He was like, I know. He's like, okay, basically, he was like, okay, the damage has already been done. You already got married, but I wonder what it's like to go through marriage without your mom. That's what got him teary. So
don't worry, we have ample tissues.
And also for him, it was my first time referring to himself as a single parent.
Oh yeah, because it made it real.
I was like, even Lena acceptile hore. Okay, look at the t-shirts.
I shame Skawara babes. Kleenex, we're waiting for the sponsorship. Twin Saver, all of you.
And I'm such a naked cry baby. One thing about my friends, no killer.
Yeah.
So it was my first time good on Tatwaka. I beat a single dad. And Kibona what's again. Actually,
what did you imagine in that time you were away from home and no buisana with your brother, or you sort of were like...
So also another thing, my dad didn't want me to take my son. And he didn't also want me to go, by the way. And say bye-bye to everything, my career, and just go home and look after him. Because you're expected to stay home and take care, look after your dad. Now I was like, I'm going to shoot a telenovela soon. I want to go. I have to go. I can't, there was so much drama happening at home, tension. So even when I came Kangwanak, that thing, because
that's what I was going to say, Jorge. He's just lost his wife, and now he's losing who's his child. That grandchild So I also never thought about that. They had a very
close relationship. They were very close.
So what made him and the family even agree to come? Because it's almost like, listen, I know y'all haven't been, whether it's production or yourself, that was like, please come to do this thing.
So my dad and I were on and off. Hey, we're on and off. It's not just, I haven't been home in 2 years because I just wasn't ready. I didn't want to go home. Also, I was still very angry at him. But
also that's the place you remember your mom.
Yeah. Even now, every time when I enter my mom's bedroom, it's still a even when I touch her clothes, still it's still very it's still very sensitive. I don't know, you know, this one needs to heal. I'm like, give me another 10 years.
But I don't think when you lose somebody that close to you, you ever heal.
No, you don't.
I think a little now we need to rethink what healing means and what it looks like. Because there's days where you can talk about something, but it's ongoing. The grief will live in you. It's just some moments you're going to be triggered, others you're not. I don't think anyone fully heals from having lost a parent.
And I don't think it's normal to like when someone just passed away. That experience on its own, it's traumatizing. Closing your mom's eyes. Just now the body is all cold. Even Kalabune, when my aunts went to go wash her body, I was there. I was like, I have to be there. I'm her only daughter. It was my first time touching a dead body. It's still stuck in my brain. I don't think there's amount of therapy or even like sometimes I get shock. It's that deep. It's that deep. Like, it's not a normal thing to go through that and still be okay. Or I can never be the same. Like I said, I can never be the same. People must walk a mile in my shoe before because I don't think there's people my age who went through what I went through. Even now, I'm not even telling you everything. I'm just
the bits
and pieces. But if I were to open up about everything, you'd ask yourself how I'm still alive.
So after that scene was shot, of that whole reuniting, did it improve your relationship?
We spoke actually after that, but even over the phone we were talking. But I couldn't tell him, Papa, I'm shooting a reality show. I just got married, because it's my grandfather. I told my grandfather, my family from Soweto, could say, yo, Ndate Molomaya, I'm getting married and I'm gonna need family.
Yes.
And it was like, I'm like, okay, it's just an experiment, 30 days, and then I'll decide if I'm in or not. You know, it's not that deep, but it's but I would still call my brother and be like, yo, what's up? But even though it's shaky, because my brother lives with my dad full time, you know, he's the one who's like, okay, I will go home and look after Dad. Yeah.
What's your relationship like today with Dad and your brother?
With my dad, it's still shaky, but my brother and I, we're cool now. We're cool. I actually spoke to him yesterday. We're good.
Good.
I think more than anything, my mom would be like, like, please try to fix whatever is broken. So my brother and I, we're getting there.
Okay. In the time when you left school, you're this leader, you like a spotlight, you're out there.
Grade 10, I then get a job as a radio presenter, go community radio station. I co-hosted a show from grade 10 till matric. So now I started working in grade 10, by the way, as a radio presenter for a show called Mikileng Hai Eketea. Top 10 songs, local songs, and then people have to vote for number 1. And so I've always, and besides that, I was a dancer, I was a singer. We had our own production, P&M production. I used to sing, we used to dance, the holo, the battles, hip-hop battles. You know, during the hip-hop, I was in a hip-hop crew and we used to dance and battle it out, go holo. Even money, I started making money then, because would make people pay.
Yes.
Body 10 rand. So that, so I was a radio presenter, matric. I was like, guys, I want to be on television. I saw an ad, Jim Ailey school versus school competition.
I'm in.
I'm going. I went. I don't know if you know Jesse Suntele.
Yes, I do know Jesse. Lovely actor.
That's when we met. he was also there.
Yes.
So they had to pick 3 people who are going to battle it out on TV. Go Jim Eli from the Free State. Because I guess they were going up province to province. So it was me, Jesse, and Odwa.
Oh my gosh.
What
a small world.
And literally Jesse and I met in Matric when we were both in Matric. Our trip to Jim Eli and back, we were literally sitting together. That's literally how we met, and we've been friends since.
Did you win?
I came second. He came first because he was a rapper. You know, go Jim Eli, how rapper freestyle.
What song did you sing?
I sang Hate That I Love You.
Oh.
Hate how much. Because also, but they give you options.
Oh, yes.
You can't just...
Yes. No, but music rights, long conversation for another day.
As much I love you. Yeah,
yes. And you Gen Zs are seeing it. People think it's a TikTok song. It's a real song.
It is.
In real life. When you started dating, what for you was... the vision of what love looks like? Because you had the reference, we all have references of what happens at home and maybe aunts and uncles. But for you, were you the type of woman who is like knight in shining armor? Or were you like, I'm going to meet this man and we're going to be best friends? Like, what did you imagine love and a successful relationship is? Yes.
I actually have a very funny story. My age mates can actually attest to it. Even this guy that I'm going to talk about, excellent, his name is Excellent. My first Namjolo was in grade 1.
What? You were saying, no, wait, are you talking about the Mjolo we kokasi? We do a marriage. You get married. Yes. Okay, that does not count.
Yes,
that doesn't count.
No, but then it was like so odd because everyone knew about it, kokasi. So Makoto excellent about Jola.
Oh my gosh. Guys, it's not real. There's 6 or 7. It just means you played together.
So yeah, my first boyfriend, I'd say grade 11.
Yes.
Yeah, grade 11.
What was your vision of what love needs to look like? Or what you wanted?
Because I already had an example, Kontlu. My mom and dad were so beautiful. Like, yo, guys, like, you see, like, I think the reason why I was so mad at my dad because I always thought he was such a perfect husband and a perfect father. Because that's the picture he portrayed. Kontlu. I could never fault him at anything. And then you grow older and you start to realize, but nah, my perfect image, relationship or just love in general. The one you're moving. Because I'm also, like, it is nang matata. It's nang stress. Lovey-dovey. Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Ooh, that one has problems. Conversation for another day. We don't want that one. Maybe the money and book power couple. When are you? I know what you want. You want the power coupleness.
I do want the power couple.
And you want the fame and the money. So those 3 is what you're seeing as like the power couple.
Because
they
also
work together.
With my first boyfriend, he was a producer. I was a singer. So I've always worked with my guys. We always meet at work or wherever. So he was a producer, I was a singer, Jay-Z, Beyonce. That's why someone that I can always work with. Even now, I always tell my friends, guys, that I can be able to work with, or maybe I'm too sick, business or whatever.
So after a few relationships, what did you start to understand relationships to be? Now that you're living them in real life, we all grew up realizing I see Brooklyn Ridge.
Relationship as a pop and play. It's not what you see in the movie. I was actually telling my friend the other time, yes, they lied to us. They really did.
They did lie to us.
The rom-com. How not to accept a rom-com because now it's just so predictable. I'm just like, oh, boy meets girl. I know what's going to happen. They really lied to us because at the end of the day, it's 2 different people coming together with different characteristics and traits and beliefs and values and what, who are trying to make it work.
So why would you even consider doing it with a stranger in front of the country watching? Because I will say this over and over again. Respect to each and every one of you guys that went for it. But I would never.
It is the most craziest thing I've ever done.
Why? Did someone send you the promo and say, I think you should do this?
Oh, yeah. And also I'm single, and but for the longest of time, I kept telling my friends, okay, guys, the next guy that I'm gonna meet, I wasn't actually talking about marriage. I was saying what we do.
Oh.
Baby number 2 in
Really?
Yeah.
Were you feeling broody?
I was, and I kept watching a lot of baby videos, and I was like, Duma's getting old. And Duma Lena, Mom, when am I getting a baby brother? Because his best friend has a baby brother.
So now he also wants one.
4 more.
Yes.
So I was like,
So is that why you wanted to have sex quickly in your new marriage?
No, I did not want to have sex quickly. I wanted to be sure the person that I'm paired with is sexually active, like, nah.
Okay, you wanted to see sexual compatibility.
Sexual compatibility, because what's even when I always see?
No, it's even nix. Was it good?
No, actually, because it never really happened like that. I think that's that's my frustration.
What do you mean like that? The tension, the excitement,
the penetration, for like it. Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
Can I tell you how this thing actually started? He said to me, like, when we were opening up, he said to me, for the past 12 years, he was on drugs, coke, right? And that's when I was like, okay, so, and then and then it's like 2023, December, I found God. And that's when I stopped everything. And then I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, but I also don't know how to like foreplay or kiss, because I normally prefer ladies with small lips because I've got small lips, So I'm like, okay. So how do you get intimate with a partner? He's like, no, I just wait for myself to get hard, and then I just put it in, and I was like, yay! Which one is this one?
But you are older than him. Why were you not teaching him with slow?
You can't teach someone who doesn't have a teachable spirit. You can't teach someone who already came onto the show to say, let's wait for 2 months. But you don't really know why we're waiting for 2 months. Because I feel like he knew he had a problem, because I remember he make it seem like I'm the one who spoke about men's clinic. No. He was like, okay, you know what? Can I call men's clinic? Because we're trying to make out. You know when you're trying to make out with someone? It literally just started with the kissing.
Can I tell you my suspicion? And please tell me if I'm completely off here. I feel like, obviously on your wedding night, when you were irritated, and I'll be honest, knowing myself, I probably also would have been like, and I do hope that we are open to the fact that everybody does things differently. I'm speaking from my own perspective, right? But I feel like you knew throughout the whole season, even in the few good moments, that you were not going to recommit. Definitely. I feel like wedding night,
the first time you were like, I was
it's
like,
not
no,
my husband.
No.
You knew.
When I was walking down the aisle, I saw the side, because I was like, this is not what I asked for. Physique, like, let's just talk about physical attributes. I feel like they threw me under the bus. I never wanted someone skinny or younger than me. Aaron Pierre is 6 foot, powerful, he can carry me. I even said, if not Aaron Pierre, then Bo Michael B. Jordan, Babangata Mzansi. There's a lot of Michael B. Jordans, lookalikes. Sheba body, Sheba, I was like, Sheba body, Sheba personality. Because I want someone who is who has a big personality. Because now I've always been dating guys who are like,
no, but it didn't work for you. So
no, but that's
it
the
didn't
thing.
work for you.
I know it was not going to work with someone who's soft as well. I know.
When you say soft, you're referring to personality.
I wouldn't say Nkululeko is only soft on camera, but off camera, he's something else. He's been showing his true self on podcasts lately. That's the guy I was dealing with.
So he though says, and I think he was posting receipts, but in essence, he has given a reason. I don't want to repeat it here.
Yeah, he was giving me money.
No, not even that part. That the reason that sexual intimacy was a challenge was because of you.
I get that's what he wants to make it seem like. Because also, number two, also, first of all, a friend of mine said to me, when you go to that podcast, try not to speak ill of him, but speak your truth, right? I asked, I think you saw, I was like, am I what you're looking for? Because
yes.
I can see, man,
he said you exceeded his expectations.
Which was the first lie.
Why do you say it's the first lie?
He was never attracted to me, that guy. That's why, even, because also, music video or something. Actually, TV. Imagine you're chilling with your guy, you're chilling, Chris Brown, what? Oh my God, Chris Brown is so hot. Oh my God. I'm like, which one? I'm like, yeah, you know, people used to call me Chris Brown when I was growing up, and I just feel like this man is so hot. Kira, he's hot. I'm the one who's supposed to be reacting. So those things are the ones that would. And also, let me tell you the truth. When we got, I think after the Bachelorette, there were rumors. The guys think there's a gay guy on set. Because of that 2 months thingy, some guy, there's a guy who thought Nkululeko was, I won't mention him.
Yeah.
Out of all the guys, the 4 guys, there's a guy who thought Nkululeko was gay after saying he wants to wait 2 months and whatnot.
Okay, so let me do things the other way around. What did you like about him? What was nice about him? 3 things. You guys had that sit down indoor date.
Can I tell you, Nam? I think the minute he started going on about how I need to leave my church and go to his church, how I need to be like, the Bible says a woman must be like this. You need to dress like this. You know, dude, I even received an audition when I was shooting, I think day 2, day 3. He said I can't do that role because it was talking. I don't know if I can talk about this show because it's currently in production. But there's a character of a man who is asexual and he's hiding behind the Bible. That's why they even asked him on the show, are you asexual? Because he said to me, you can't do that role. You can't play that role where they talk about men like that, especially with how they talk about Christianity and men like that. And I was like, dude, it's only been 3 days and you're already telling me I can't do certain jobs. I can't do this. I can't work here. I can't go here. He didn't even want to go to the restaurant. Go the blind. There's a restaurant. When the cameras are gone, I'm like, let's go chill. He didn't want to go.
So do you think the experts failed you?
They threw me under the bus. And I feel like they knew.
What if he says the same thing about you?
It's okay. I mean, he's been saying whatever. Right now, he's been saying all sorts of things, and it's okay. He was saying, I contacted his uncle. I never did. His uncle actually followed me on Instagram, and I showed him, I'm like, but Malume Mandla. I called him Malume Mandla. He keeps viewing my stories every day. The first how the conversation started with Malume Mandla, I wish I could have my phone so I can show you.
Hey, see, you like calling for the phone. You always want to be like, I receipts. Wait, so, okay, let me ask you this, Nah. When you watch yourself back, because in this conversation, I feel like you're actually very self-aware. The fact that you can even say, and all of those things. So, when you look, and it's, I know in the reunion, I think I asked the question, but it was so hard to engage because there was a lot of tension. When you watch yourself and what was seen, let's not even talk about what was real. Let's not talk about the complete picture. Let's not talk about when the cameras were off. Can you understand why a person watching can be like, you're this woman, she's mistreating, so is it something that you're like, yes, is it something you're aware of? Is it something you acknowledge? Is it something you would say, I take accountability, 1, 2, 3, I was out of line, or whatever the case may be?
Let me tell you, first of all, I know I'm very reactional, especially to gaslighting. Gaslighting brings out that girl.
And I know you don't like lying.
I don't, and that's the
and I know you don't like name calling and not being defended.
Nkululeko said he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink. On our wedding night, he was reeking of cigarettes. I even asked production, I'm like, guys, what is this now? This guy, I found him for one of the production managers. And even when I catch him, he was ona anseba. I not too loud to act. Makoto. And I was looking for him. I kept saying that because it's in between. I'm like, guys, where's my husband? And when I ask him, what is this? He's like, I'm frustrated. I just need something to take over. The following day, I'm like, who are you, bruh?
So is that the part that was frustrating? Because the other thing you said is, I think you said to me, we don't hear the things that he says when the cameras are not rolling.
That man is so
trigger
mean
you
and so rude.
Like what are some of the things that he would say?
You know, because it's everything happened, like there was everything almost every day. To a point where dingata, man, dingata. I think for me the one thing that actually got to me where I was like, this guy was that no. When I told him, okay, this the first. Let's say the first one. One putsa, okay, na kereke feng. Kere no, ke kena kereke apostol. Apostola. Kere yes. Why? You do know in the Bible it says, but who go to such churches banally the evil spirits, right? You do know. It's even written in the Bible. I'm like, and liba tuba mana lima dlozi banally the evil spirits. Those are evil spirits. My best friend, ubone sandile GQ. You know? And I'm like, what are you saying? He's like, no, I'm telling you, those are evil spirits. I'm like, my guy, that's an insult. You're not just insulting me, you're insulting an entire belief system when you say that. Just, I get wena go motho wa modimo, ngwana modimo. Re rapela modimo wa iwane. At the end of the day, how we practice Christianity, we're not charismatic, di katara, di keyboard, nna ke Christianity, ke mopostola ke letsa scoop. Oksale rapela ntate modimo a iwane. For you to tell me ogoti, even dipina tse ke di bapalang, o ka se di mamele. Because dina lebo evil spirit, when o bapala umamela di hill songs fela. That for me was like, there's no way.
So is that the part that was frustrating you? Also, I get it, like as you were saying about the part, you have relatives or family members that will say or all these things, and then later when it was said about you, you felt he didn't protect you or defend you.
He said nothing. How are you a man? I get a man's job is to protect and provide. You hear someone, they said it to his face. Because Nkululeko would go have caucus meetings all the time. Hi, Kenakatlu, what smile? Hey, baby, can you please come kiss me? Those baby kisses that only happen on TV, by the way. Because in real life, when we're actually supposed to do like an actual kiss,
so who was acting between the two of you? Or were you both acting?
I would leave that. Like, you know what, nah? Like I said to you, I was... Now with me, what you see is what you get.
Is there anything that you are sorry for from the show?
I could have reacted differently to certain things, regardless of being provoked or pushed, because they really clocked it. and make it explode, you know, and he banked on, I know how to be calm. Like that. I remember this one time, is it my fault your grandfather passed away? My grandfather just passed. And I'm telling you, dude, can you just leave me alone? I want to go, because we used to sleep in separate bedrooms. I'm like, can I go to my room? Because we just had a conversation here. Libo Bongani, we went out for dinner. You said you don't believe in giving women money, number one. I'll tell you why the screenshots say he had to. Portia was like, you know, like bank card. Bongani was like, baby, don't worry. I mean, that's small waters. Nkululeko was like, I don't believe in giving women money. You know, we must both help each other. I was like, then you are not the man for me. If for you to even say it openly like that, or I give him a study challenge.
But he did give you money at some point.
That's money to contribute to buy food in the house. Production said to you guys, after here honeymoon is done, you have to buy food for her. You have to buy cleaning stuff. That was the money for that. Not ele ya manala. It was when I was like, Nkululeko, banna ke bana ba rekela basadi ba bona di eng ba etsa eng ba bang ba fuwe dikoloi dikati. What are you Can I do something that I can brag about? Okay, what's okay? You can afford nails, okay? So that when we shoot, I have something to talk about. Content, you know?
What do you wish could have expressed in the show or even at the reunion that you didn't get a chance for everybody watching to know right now? What do you wish to clear up or
people
clarify?
Think I'm not Christian. There's this guy on TikTok, Christian, you know, and what else, man?
What do you think about the people that say you're crazy, need to heal? Like, what would you say to all those people?
It's their opinion. People who say those things, it's because they don't know me from above. So like, it's Makoto they saw on Married at First Sight, and there's my reality.
Your real life.
My real life with my real friends and my real people, where I can be myself without the toxicity of the show.
I just remembered something. On one of my videos on TikTok, I was asking people what they thought about the reunion and what do they wish I had asked or had been asked or addressed. Kat came into the comments. Now, I can't confirm if it's him or not. And I can't say Kat. I checked. I asked the team to check. It looks like it's him saying he wished he had been asked, you know. Now, this is not what we do here. We're not trying to like phone people, get voice notes, be like, surprise, we've brought you Kat. Like, that's not what we do here. You know, but I want to ask you this about the Kat thing.
One thing that I've realized is that everything that Nkululeko was saying, deep slow, and I went to go fuck someone, that's also another.
Well, I did try ask, what is that car tracker?
Yeah, to in video. And also, the parks is right next to Riverside and Deep Sloot. I live around that area. And I remember that day, I was, every time I would refuse. And this is what Nkululeko would do. How about another guy's he started saying, babe, you know what? You can drive my car. One thing I can tell you, everybody who was on that show had money when we were shooting. You know that. You know. Everybody had money to do anything and everything. Before I came onto the show, I just shot champions. I mean, not champions, at levels, which I did January.
Mzansi Magic, by the way.
The
so
one that
you can see her there.
The one that was playing with Married at First Sight like that. Yes. You know, I just shot levels, you know. So this picture that he's trying to paint, I'm broke. Honey, you wanted to come stay with me because he said to me, okay, when we get married, I can come stay with you because your place is bigger, you know, and I can help you pay rent.
But he posted receipts that when you needed to stay. Like, I'm so confused.
Oh, when I said I needed to renew my lease.
Yes.
Yes, because I get it now. Akia show. I was like,
Okonyala.
because it's beginning of the year. But also, you know, when you don't renew your lease, you can easily go to the office and say, guys, I'm not moving out. And then that's that. Basically, that's what happened. I was speaking in that sense because I had asked him, where do you stay? He said, I don't pay rent. And I'm like, okay, where do you stay? He's like, I've got properties and tenants. So I've got this property and tenants. And I was like, okay, where? Can I see a picture? I showed him a picture. I'm like, okay, now my apartment. He's like,
so you want to clarify, you're not broke? You're not homeless. That's what you want to clarify.
Oh, but I'm homeless.
Well, I think that was what was being implied. Or you didn't have somewhere to stay. Wait, and number 3. Do you want to clarify the cat thing? Because he says he wishes that... Yes.
You know what? Cat, I met him in 2011. Even we met in Bram. He was with his friends. I was with my girls. Rakopan. You know that last part when I said I actually wish you could ask Kat how me and him actually met.
Yes.
The last part. Because unambadla na Rakopan.
Oh.
Yes. Unambadla na Rakopan.
But ala jola.
I've never dated Kat. He's always been a boy. He's always been my boy, my friend. I've never.
Have you?
And the thing is...
If you didn't date, though, did you do things that people who date do together?
No.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Ever. Not with Kat. Kat is my boy. It's like, now we actually like brothers and sisters. Even after the show, he was like, dog, did you see the screenshots? He even sent me a voice note. That's why I was like, can you bring my phone?
We're not, no phones, no voice notes. We don't do that here. It's all about you. Okay,
but so... yeah, Kat is my friend. And I think Nkululeko just wanted to use that for rage bait. Because everything that he was saying, what on my vagina, rage bait.
Are you suing him?
I don't have time to waste.
Okay.
I don't have time to. I think for that, I was just saying it because I knew we're shooting television at the end of the day. You know, at the end of the day,
now people are going to say, I knew she was acting.
At the end of the day, when I knew this relationship is not going to work, I was like, okay, I'm still shooting television at the end of the day. Let's make golden TV.
I see. So if you knew what you know now, and they said, please enter Married at First Sight Season 2 for Mzansi, would you still go ahead and do it? Do you think that you still got more out of it than what might have been a downside of the process?
To be honest with you, I feel like, nah. Personally, no. Because
of Nkululeko or because of the whole experience?
Because of the person that I was paired with. I feel like they paired me wrong.
Okay.
You know, I feel like imagine someone who's young, someone who's... I can say so much, but I feel like I would give that to him to say whatever he wants to say about me. Even with the uncle, when the uncle was like, Makoti, how is your marriage? That's when I was like, Malum, this is what's happening. Your boy lies a lot. I don't think he's even honest about who he is. Or, you know.
Do you still, and I mean, I'm asking this in his absence, but because it was addressed publicly, do you still question his sexuality?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because I remember there was a time where we'll cry, we're having a one-on-one chat. You know, I'm actually going to talk about it. We're having a deep, meaningful conversation. You know, we just finished a bottle of wine. We're trying to get to know each other. I'm opening up about my traumas. The ones that we actually spoke about, Lee Tabang. I don't know if you, when I spoke about, and he said to me, there was a time where he didn't know he was either attracted to male or female. And there was a time where he went to Dubai and he met someone there, but nothing ever happened. But yeah, now there was a time when he was still doing the whole, he was in that dark period. That's when he said to me. And I was like, because I've been with a pansexual guy before, you know, I've been with someone who was like, I'm pansexual. I was like, let me not judge. Let me actually try to experience this person. I don't want to out him or whatever. Let me experience someone who is like that. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't mind. I mean, if you're honest and you want us to actually, I feel like if Nkululeko was an honest guy, I could have actually given him a chance. If he was honest about what he do for a living, because he was not honest about that. He said he owns a logistic business. And then next thing, he's an online entrepreneur. Next thing, he brought Corona into the country. He said him and his friends are the ones who brought Corona into the country.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Guys, I see I'm laughing because she's laughing.
Then with that money of Corona, he went to Dubai. That's when, And I was like, you and your friend brought Corona into the country. How? Were you working for SAB or what? Like, okay,
ask him. I will ask. So here's my question. Why do you think he chose to recommit?
Because I wish they could actually show the side of me when I'm actually being nice to him. Nkululeko would wake up at 4 because I started the delivery 6. So he'd wake up at 4. I wake up with him. He used to be like, you're the first person to make me scuffed. And not just any the tacos, the burger, the hot dog, or the what. Like, not just any ordinary. Like, I would, because not cooking is my love language. I would, after work, 1, 2, lunch is already there. Later now, or whatever, I could have cooked for myself.
So if you said, I also recommend, and
it was not, I think he just did it he was auditioning for his church. Because at some point he kept saying his pastor at church doesn't see him because he doesn't have a wife. They don't see him go kerekeng because they don't think he's man enough because of the career that he does. Because he's a courier guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what he does now. I'm sure you could, because after the show
Well, you have this newfound fame. What is next for you?
I want to tell stories. I still want to continue being Makoto. I want to tell stories, but now my stories.
And you want to build yourself in production?
I want to build myself. I want to build myself in production and just become the best mom to my son. I think if there's one person who's the best version of me,
What is your final question? What is your relationship now with the other cast members? I mean, I didn't really see you bond much with the gents, but with the ladies, are you still speaking to anybody? Are you friends?
Obviously, Palestine and I, Portia, we do talk, and Nelisa. Nelisa actually called me after the reunion, the episode, and we spoke for like 30 minutes. Portia, we chat here and there. But I haven't met Portia, Nelisa after the show. With the gents, Tamba is actually my friend. Nelisa's.
Really?
Yeah, that's the guy who was actually like, yo, dude. When I see you, my friend, he would tell Nilisa, Makoto Phumodi, guys, like, So I think from the gents, it's literally just Temba that. So
I want to ask you, if they'd said to you, these are the 4 men, Bongani, Temba, Tsepo, Nkululeko, choose the one.
None. None. Absolutely none. How not type back?
I think your type is a problem, but that's a conversation because your type has not worked, but you've got a man.
No,
now.
But I'm just
saying. You've got a man.
Happiness, anger, I'll just leave it there.
Final words that you want to share.
My final words. Thank you so much, guys, for enjoying the show. To those who love me, I love you too. And the rest, adios, culios. You're still going to see more of me on your screen. I love you all. Mwah.
There you have it. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I think after
I'm scared of you because the phone has to keep coming out for evidence. Guys, comment down below. Maybe put your questions. I can't promise you will answer because there are a lot of you and a lot of you have a lot to say. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. From all of us here at the Relebogile Mabotja Podcast. See you next time.